Hello.
Welcome back.
We start a new adventure.
We're back in civilization today, back in the city.
Yes, we are. We're in Dunedin, which is in South Island on the Pacific coast.
Yes.
This is the first time we've ever seen the Pacific.
It possibly is, yes.
Nah, that's quite cool.
But like all of our, sort of city breaks, we like to try and take you somewhere at the beginning to give you a good view of the city. So we've done that today. We've come to Signal Hill, and if you look out here, you can see absolutely bugger all.
It's horrible weather.
Welcome back to the channel, and thanks for joining us on another great Soda Travels. I'm Neil, this is Naomi, and we spent 4 weeks exploring the magnificent country that is New Zealand.
We are right up in the clouds. It's very low cloud. You can just see look, there's a little bit of civilization just there. And then here is the beautiful Pacific Ocean. Anywho, so we're at Signal Hill.
Yep.
But we thought we'd show you this. At the beginning of the Dominion's 2nd century, this monument is dedicated to the memory of the pioneers who braved the first. He looked very brave.
Our first stop of the day was just a normal New Zealand suburban city street. Or was it? So we've come to a road.
Yeah, it's an exciting road, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fairly normal.
It's actually quite a famous road.
Yeah.
You'll see why when we look up it.
Welcome to Baldwin Street. The Guinness Book of Records has recorded it as the steepest street in the world.
Run down?
No.
No, okay.
No, we will not run down.
Should we
No.
roll down?
No.
Okay. Skateboard.
No. Even the trees don't quite know which way to go. Wonderful. Thank you. Oh, he's off. Oh, I have to take baby steps. Wow. Thank you, Baldwin Street. This has been fun. What a good way to start the morning. We've come to have a look at Otago University. And these lovely houses, these were the first professional houses. So they were built for the professors who taught at the university. And these are affectionately nicknamed the gingerbread houses. And I think you can see why. It's another of my playing card places. Hooray! And I've almost managed to match it up. I can't stand in quite the right place because the trees are now massive and I can't see the university. But here's another one, Otago University.
So we are at Dunedin Station, which probably doesn't sound impressive when I say it like that. But it does look like this.
Ta-da! Does your train station look this grand? Edinburgh is a long way away in that general direction.
It's past the visitor centre.
It's a brilliant room, isn't it?
Find out who anyone is.
Oh really? Oh, that's fun.
Who's the guy with that?
Who's the guy with the bagpipes? Ah, here's the guy with the bagpipes. He is John Kyle Murray. He arrived in 1863. Oh, brilliant. So you just click on a picture on all four sides. What a brilliant little gadget. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to find out who... let's do a lady. Let's do this lady here. Let's do this lady here. Oh, can you press the I button? Mr. and Mrs. Daniel Robertson, nee Margaret Ferguson, arrived in 1860. Well, there you go. That's a great thing. Nope, we're not in Scotland. We're definitely in New Zealand. Given we're on our honeymoon, seems appropriate to enjoy this lovely display of wedding dresses from Otago brides across the generations. Of course, when you go to the butcher's, what you need is a pig with a top hat. Wishing you a very good day. Good morning, top of the morning for you. So if you go on holiday, you might as well take the most beautiful little caravan in the whole wide world. Look at it, it's egg-shaped. Let's have a look inside. How cute. It's all laid out for tea. And they're beautiful curtains.
I think Steve and Lorna should downgrade to one of these.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think that would suit them?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. But it's very cute.
As we drive around the coast, our next stop was supposed to be a local wildlife boat tour. But once again, Mother Nature came along and decided otherwise.
That's great.
This is the ticket and
Yep.
the brochure with important information.
Lovely. Change of plan. So we're not going out on a bobbly boat in the middle of the ocean.
The weather wouldn't allow.
Yeah, sad times.
Sea was too rough.
So we're doing something very national trusty. We are going to a stately home. New
It is.
Zealand's only castle.
It's Larnach Castle.
Yeah,
Larnach
Castle.
Not Larnach, that's in Scotland.
This is the music room. And rather dangerously, they have a piano in the corner and they encourage you to play. Shall we get this for our floor, darling? No? It's rather fun. Now, when you go to a National Trust and they don't want you to sit down, they tend to put it on a chair, on an old chair, put an old teasel to tell you not to sit down. No, not here. They put pine cones down. As big as your head. Look at that. Glorious thing.
Spooky staircase.
Lovely bedroom. Neil appears to have found the master bedroom.
Quite a bed, isn't it?
It is quite the bed, look at that. It's a lovely, lovely thing. And here's the ensuite for the middle of the night. That's beautiful. Again, I bet the colours were just phenomenal when it was new. But it's faded with time. Oh, hey you. Hi. Ooh. Enter, if you dare. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Where to look first? This isn't the first wedding dress we've seen today, because we saw some earlier at the rather fabulous museum. But this is the wedding dress that Constance wore to her wedding to the Honourable William Larnach in 1891. Look at the waist. Not sure if you can see that, but crikey. Okay, then there's... I have so many questions. I don't understand this room. There's this lady, and yeah, there's that. Then there's this. This is quite a thing. But again, it's a lovely way of displaying the lace. I think it's an interesting idea. It just wasn't what I was expecting. Now, are you ready? What is happening here? Why is there a lady painted blue in her undies flying from the ceiling?
Oh my word. We'll up these stairs.
Will I?
Yes.
Oh my. Uh-oh. Off he goes. Still going. Oh my gosh. Here we go with that. Ugh. So we've made it to the top of the spiral staircase, and my guidebook tells you all the things that you can see from up here. Including the view commands a panorama from Dunedin down to the harbour, past Port Chalmers to the Heads, and then along the open coast. So imagine all of that, and this beautiful vista. I hope I painted you a beautiful picture. Oh, and that means we have to go back down the stairs now as well. Oh, here we go. Off the squeaky squeaky door. Bye. Oh heck. That's quite snug. You really do not want to meet somebody on the way up. Now we've got to the top of the house. It's time to go all the way down to the bottom of the house. Time to explore the gardens. Oh, these are lovely. We should be able to find some more characters from Alice in Wonderland in the gardens too. Found another one. Let me show you the green room. It does what it says on the tin. It's a nice little room, a quiet little pool, with a view up to the castle. And then we're going in here. He's late. So it looks like we have to go that way. Okay. We're off to the rainforest down here, which makes sense given how cloudy and soggy it is.
We've discovered that those birds are called tuis.
And we love them a bit.
And now he's not saying anything. They tend to do that.
I feel like you're coming out of a fairyland jungle. I wonder what I'll see next. Oh! I thought I'd already found the King of Hearts, and here he is.
Hello.
And finally you come to the tapestry garden, of which I approve a very great deal. Isn't this lovely? Morning!
Morning. We are on the road once more.
We've left Dunedin and we're working our way across country, up country and across country, aren't
Yeah. we? We just hit the coast,
we? Yay!
so we've stopped off because we can see some seals.
Yay! And I didn't even know they were here. This was a little detour because apparently it was just pretty. And they're seals! Let's go.
Some boulders.
Let's go look at some boulders. Not a sentence that you think you'd say every day. What's it like walking on your first ever Pacific beach, darling?
Yes. It's the first time either of us have seen the Pacific Ocean.
That's exciting. These are just some of the Moeraki boulders. Wow, they really are huge. Haha, this one's had a bit of a tough life. But interestingly, it seems to be almost hollow rather than a solid lump of stone. It's turned into a rather beautiful rock pool. This one appears to be emerging from the dunes. Almost looks like a map of the world, doesn't it? A globe. I know this kind of doesn't give you any kind of context of how big it is, so let me get a little closer. Give you an idea. It's huge. What's that, 5 foot across? Maybe 5.5? Wonderful. How fascinating.
Look at you.
Hello, bye-bye. Oh, you're going to go there, are you? Hello, you. Oh, look at the deer. Hello. So obviously you go to Moeraki boulders and then you go and say hello to some alpacas, a goat and a deer. Obviously. Seems standard. Hello. No. Hee hee hee.
So we've stopped off again.
We're in...
Say it right.
We're going to try. Much confusion. We're going to call it Oamaru, just because that's what we've heard some Kiwis call it. O-A-M-A-R-U. It should be Oamaru? Anyway, discuss in the comments. So we're in the Victorian precinct, and it looks amazing. Hello, just my friends. Hello, hello. How are you today?
Hey, band.
You're very beautiful. Hello, nice to be greeted. Thank you.
dressed for the occasion there?
We have hats now. This is an amazing place. This is just the information centre. I've never seen an information centre quite like this in my days. Shop. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Oh, it's vaguely in tune.
Vaguely.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Here's the middle of town as you enter the Victorian precinct with a whopping great big Countdown supermarket right next door. Most bizarre. Let's go have a look at some of the other beautiful buildings. Look at these houses. This is the council. It's quite grand for a council building. But check this one out. Didn't do anything wrong because we found the courthouse. Wow. Oamaru, you're fabulous. You're mad, but you're fabulous.
We wish we'd had a little bit more time to explore, but
Absolutely.
we need to press on.
Places to be.
And so, as we enjoyed the final bit of the craziness of this town, we headed back to the car and it was time to hit the road again. Join us next time as we head into the mountains and then it's on to Christchurch for Christmas as we embark on the final leg of this wonderful New Zealand adventure. We'll catch you next time.